What we need is not more medication, but more education, because the best prescription is knowledge. This is Exposé coming to you live from Lagos, Nigeria, every Monday on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook simultaneously. I'm your regular host, Tony Akinyemi. Don't forget, what we need is not more medication, but more education, because the best prescription is knowledge. Hello and welcome to Exposé with Tony Akinyemi this beautiful Monday evening. I'm your regular host and my name is still Tony Akinyemi. We've been discussing a very fantastic subject. That's the subject of teas and spices. We're currently in the A part, discussing teas. Subsequently, we'll discuss spices. Permit me to wear my blue light blocking glasses. I've been talking about this forever. I hope you've gotten your own copy of blue light blocking glasses. You don't need a prescription for this. You can just buy it from any store or online. It helps in blocking blue lights from your device, from your screen, your laptop, your iPad, your desktop, your television screen, okay? Particularly in the evenings, because you're not supposed to expose your eyes to blue light when you are shutting down for the day. When the sun rises in the morning, blue light comes to awaken you, so to speak, and get you ready for an active day. As you're winding down in the evening, 2 hours before you go to bed, you're supposed to not expose yourself to blue light so that the center of your brain, the portion of your brain that produces melatonin, that helps you to sleep deep and refreshing sleep, will kick into action, because blue light will shut down the production of melatonin that will make you sleep well. Okay, so that's a bonus point for today. Let's get back to our main theme for today, which is teas. We looked at 8 different types of teas. The 8th one is a group of teas that we call herbal teas, and so far we have discussed 19 different types of herbal teas. Okay, we concluded last week with lavender tea. Right. Today we are going to start with rose hip tea. Rose, R-O-S-E, and hip, H-I-P. Rose hip tea. Now, rose hip tea is brewed with the fruits of the rose. And rose hip is a very good source of vitamin C as well as other antioxidants. Of course, you know that vitamin C is thermosensitive. So rose hip is usually added to vitamin C products. So you might want to check when you are buying your next vitamin C product. You might see vitamin C with rose hip. The rose hip is added for enhancement of the vitamin C and its bioavailability. Okay. Now, rose hip is also used to make tea. But of course, once you put hot water, it may impact significantly on the availability of the vitamin C that is present, because vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin and it is heat-sensitive, thermosensitive. So rose hip tea, however, gives you, the benefit of certain other antioxidants. It also boosts immunity to fight off infections. It can support digestive health and reduce bloating. It can improve heart health, blood circulation, and what have you. Rose hip tea has excellent anti-inflammatory properties. A number of studies have looked into the anti-inflammatory effects of rose hip, with several focusing on its ability to treat inflammation in patients with rheumatism and osteoarthritis. Studies have consistently revealed that rose hip tea and rose hip extract, were actually extremely effective in naturally treating these common inflammatory conditions. Rose hip can help to reduce inflammation and other symptoms of the disease, including pain. These anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties may also have a positive impact on skin health and help to fight the aging process. So the results of one study indicate actually that Treatment with rose hip extract for 2 months actually led to improved skin elasticity, improved skin moisture, and it led to fewer wrinkles. I know women will like that again. Of course, men too will like it. Who doesn't like a very good skin? Now, we're going to go to number 21 now, which is sage tea, S-A-G-E, sage. It has many benefits as well. It improves memory and cognitive function. A number of studies conducted on animals as well as laboratory studies have demonstrated that sage tea can benefit brain function, as well as, protect against Alzheimer's disease, which is a neurodegenerative disease. In fact, several clinical studies have found that sage improved brain function in people already diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Not only can it help people with dementia, studies also indicate that sage can offer cognitive benefits even to, healthy humans who have not been diagnosed with any brain problem. Several studies have found that treatment with sage oil and other sage extracts resulted in improvements in mental function, in memory, in mood, and what have you. It may also help to improve blood lipid levels, your cholesterol, your triglycerides. Animal studies concluded that sage tea may help to protect against colon cancer. It reduces inflammation and reduces joint pain as well. It can alleviate digestive issues such as bloating and indigestion. It supports oral health and reduces bad breath. Now you can see another tea that is helping with bad breath here. The first one I mentioned the other day was fennel tea. You can even get fennel seed and chew on a bit of it, to improve your breath, to improve freshness in your breath. But now sage tea can also help to reduce bad breath. It also promotes healthy skin and reduces the appearance of wrinkles. Another big one, sage tea is said to probably also have anti-cancer potential. Again, another wonderful reason to sip away at sage tea. We go to tea number 22, herbal tea number 22, which is licorice root tea, licorice root. Again, that's another one that offers fantastic benefits. It has an impressive array of health benefits. The bulk of the research done into licorice roots tea, actually the benefits that they have found have focused on licorice root extracts, not the tea. The studies done were done with extracts from the root. But of course, drinking the tea is a great way to enjoy it too. It suits digestive issues such as heartburn, indigestion, stomach pain, and nausea. Licorice root tea. There's also evidence that licorice root was an effective remedy for leaky gut, as well as, peptic ulcer, digestive ulcers, gastritis, duodenal ulcer, stomach ulcer, what have you. It also supports respiratory health and alleviates coughs and sore throats and what have you. It reduces inflammation, of course. Anything that reduces inflammation, particularly of the joint, will also reduce joint pain. It also supports adrenal health, and that invariably means that it will reduce the impact of stress on your body when you take licorice root tea. Now, licorice root tea may also promote healthy skin and reduce the appearance of wrinkles because it has antioxidant properties. It has immune boosting properties as well. It also has expectorant properties, making it a suitable choice of tea for those with coughs, colds, and sinus congestion. It also has anti-inflammatory and demulcent properties. Demulcent property means it has a way of soothing and softening, mucus, so that the cough can be productive. It's an effective remedy for a sore throat, for example. It has an estrogen mimicking effect on women as well. So studies have indicated that it is an effective remedy for PMS symptoms and can also reduce the duration and frequency of some of the symptoms in menopause, such as, hot flashes in menopausal women. You can, of course, take licorice root in other forms apart from tea. It's available in certain lozenges. It's available in capsules. People take it, for digestive issues like ulcer and what have you. But the issue is that if you are taking licorice, make sure you take deglycerized licorice. It is otherwise known as DGL licorice, because the portion that causes blood pressure to be elevated if you take the whole licorice root, all right, is what has been removed in the deglycerization process. Okay, so deglycerized licorice is what you should take. Tea number 23, herbal tea number 23, that is. And that is effectively tea number 30. We talked about 7 different teas before we got to herbal teas as number 8. Under herbal teas, we are now dealing with number 23, which makes it 30 different ones. That is turmeric tea. Turmeric tea has excellent anti-inflammatory properties. According to one study, it can help to relieve pain, swelling, associated with arthritis. So anybody dealing with arthritis, that's an excellent tea for you. Okay? It also supports brain health and cognitive function. There's also some evidence that the curcumin found in turmeric has antioxidant properties potent enough to protect against Alzheimer's disease and even potentially cancer. It supports digestive health, reduces bloating, promotes healthy skin, reduces the appearance of wrinkles. All right? Now, the active compounds found in turmeric can give your immune system a great boost and help protect you against a number of sicknesses, including common illnesses like the cold and the flu, what have you. Studies have also demonstrated that consuming turmeric could help to treat patients with ulcerative colitis. In one particular study, participants in remission who were treated with turmeric had a significantly lower chance of, relapse. And finally, studies also show that consuming turmeric can help reduce your LDL cholesterol. By the way, turmeric is also liver friendly. It's one of those things I encourage anybody dealing with any liver issue or any inflammatory issue to drink regularly. Turmeric tea. And we, in our Healthy Living Institute, we teach about different ways to prepare turmeric. Turmeric paste, turmeric golden milk, turmeric water, and different ways that you can make it. Turmeric elixir. All of them can deliver as promised. All right. We are going to go on a short break. When we come back, we will look at a few more teas before we sign off for today. Don't go away. I'll be back very shortly.
Meet Emily. She's passionate about living a healthy life, but finds it difficult to access information on health and wellness.
Cancer is survivable.
That is until she discovered the online healthy living training offered by Reverend Tony Akinyemi on lms.rafainstitute.org. The online healthy living training program is a comprehensive interactive course that covers topics such as nutrition, fitness, stress management, and mental health. The course is designed to provide participants with practical tips and strategies to improve their health and well-being. Emily is now equipped with the knowledge and skills she needs to lead a healthy life. Join Emily and countless others in living a healthy life by signing up for the online healthy living training program today.
Welcome back. This is still Exposé with Tony Akinyemi, and I'm your regular host. My name is still Tony Akinyemi. In the first half, before we went on that short break, we discussed turmeric tea. Now, one good thing that will help turmeric, the active ingredient in turmeric, to be well absorbed in your digestive tract when you are drinking it either as tea or in any other form, is to add a little bit of oil or fat to it. That's why I suggest that you use something like coconut milk to make your turmeric tea, and also add a pinch of ground black pepper, because turmeric, the active ingredient, is fat soluble, and so it needs a little oil or fat for it to be well absorbed. And then black pepper also enhances its absorption. Some people say up to 1.5 times. Some people say even up to 100 times. All right? But the important thing is add black pepper, add something fatty or oily, and that will help your turmeric tea absorption in your GI tract. So let's talk about the next one, number 24, which is Oolong tea. When I was discussing the 7 types of teas, before we got to herbal teas, I mentioned Oolong tea. It is spelled O-O-L-O-N-G, but pronounced W. It's as if you are pronouncing it as W-U. Oolong. Okay, Oolong tea. Now, it also comes under the category of herbal teas. All right? That's why it's showing up a second time in this series. Of course, we told you it has benefits for heart health, can reduce LDL cholesterol levels, protect against the arteries becoming narrow, atherosclerosis, very high in antioxidants, can help to maintain a more youthful appearance when you drink Oolong tea regularly. There's also some evidence that Oolong tea has protective properties against cancer. And population studies conducted in China actually show that those who consume Oolong tea on a regular basis are at a lower risk of developing pancreatic cancer and ovarian cancers. Oolong tea may also aid weight loss. When it comes to the weight loss benefits of Oolong, there is evidence that it really can help you shed those unwanted pounds. According to experts, Oolong can help to speed up the body's metabolism through a process called thermogenesis. It revs up the rate at which you burn calories. And studies have revealed that Oolong tea can help prevent a person from developing type 2 diabetes, with some showing that those who consume Oolong tea regularly are less at risk for diabetes. Tea number 25, herbal tea number 25, elderberry tea. Elderberry tea. Again, elderberry tea, like I mentioned, when you mention any herbal tea or any of those herbs being used to make tea now, they can be used for other things. Everyone you mention, something that first come to mind is the topmost health benefit. So for me, when I hear elderberry, the first thing that comes to my mind is immune system boosting, particularly for those dealing with colds and flus. All right? It helps to alleviate that a lot, those irritating viral issues. It also reduces inflammation and pain. The major one is to strengthen your immunity, to fight off infections, to reduce the duration and the severity of colds and flu. Elderberry tea. It alleviates respiratory issues such as bronchitis and sinusitis. It supports heart health as well because it also improves blood circulation. So go ahead and enjoy your elderberry tea. It also comes in different other formats. There's elderberry syrup, which people normally use, for cold, catarrh, throat infections, and what have you. Number 26 herbal tea that we're talking about in this series is oregano tea. It may help to fight off bacterial and viral infections. It reduces inflammation and joint pain. It supports digestive health and reduces bloating, promotes healthy skin and reduces acne. It alleviates respiratory issues such as bronchitis and asthma as well. So oregano also has its own place. And let's talk about this other one, number 27 herbal tea, and that is rosemary tea. Rosemary. That one is another one that, benefits liver health, your liver, rosemary tea, because it helps to promote detoxification, to remove toxins from your body. It also improves memory and cognitive function, reduces joint pain by reducing inflammation. It also helps with digestive issues, bloating, indigestion. It helps with the skin as well because it reduces the appearance of wrinkles, thereby making your skin firmer and to shine brighter. Herbal tea number 28. We have so many of them today. The next one is cinnamon tea. Again, when cinnamon comes up, the first thing that comes up in my mind as far as health benefit is concerned is blood sugar management. It helps to sharpen insulin sensitivity, improves insulin sensitivity, and thereby supporting blood sugar control. So it's very good for diabetics. Cinnamon tea. In fact, I expect every diabetic to be taking cinnamon tea as part of their strategy to defeat diabetes. And cinnamon powder can be used in various ways. It can be used, in smoothies. It can be used as a spice to spice your food when you're cooking. Maybe you're making beans, you're making moi moi, you are making any kind of soup, you are making whatever. You can use cinnamon as tea, as spice, and as part of your smoothie. Now, when you drink it as tea, just put like a teaspoonful or half a teaspoonful and use Ceylon cinnamon. That's my preferred one. There are about 4 different types of cinnamon. The best, in my view, is Ceylon cinnamon, Ceylon. Half a teaspoon, maximum 1 teaspoon, depending on the size of your teacup. Put it in there, add hot water, let it brew for about 5 minutes. You can sieve it if you don't want sediments in it. All right, and then you sweeten with the appropriate sweetener. If you're diabetic, I would just say sweeten it with stevia. Others can sweeten with honey or grade A maple syrup or date. All right, so cinnamon tea supports blood sugar control by improving insulin sensitivity. It also has antioxidant properties. It improves, joint pain, reduces joint pain by reducing inflammation. It also supports digestive health and reduces bloating. As you can see, virtually all the teas support digestive health, reduce inflammation, they reduce bloating, constipation, and what have you. That's why you find that most Asians, particularly Chinese, when they are eating, they typically don't drink water, cold water and what have you. They typically drink tea with their meals, particularly green tea, because virtually all the teas can improve digestion, okay? They also boost immunity to help to fight off infections, and they can promote healthy skin as well, even cinnamon tea. The next herbal tea is spearmint tea, spearmint. The benefits are it reduces inflammation as well as joint pain. It supports oral health, the health of your mouth. It freshens your breath. That's why you find that many toothpaste products now have spearmint added to them. If you're buying your next toothpaste, you can find the one that has spearmint added to it, or you can just buy the tea bags and drink the tea, all right? It promotes oral health. It freshens your breath. It also promotes healthy skin and reduces acne, and it can help to improve, mental focus and mental clarity. I'm going to have to stop today on the 30th herbal tea, which is cardamom tea. Cardamon, cardamom. It also possesses anti-inflammatory properties, has antioxidant properties, may aid digestion, and it can also help with bad breath and oral health. So you can see so many herbs that can help with freshening our breath. We have looked at cardamom, we have looked at spearmint, and then we have looked at many others before now. Fennel, all of them can help to freshen your breath, and those are the ones that I expect that you should begin to drink more and more if you want that benefit, okay? It can improve your oral health, cardamom tea. This is how far we go today. When we come back next time, we will continue with more herbal teas. I have nothing less than at least 15 more to share with you. We have shared 37 different types of teas to date, 30 herbal teas and 7 regular teas, 37. And I still have probably another 15 or thereabout to share with you. Don't forget that what we need is not more medication. but more education. For the best prescription is knowledge. To be informed is to be transformed. To be uninformed is to be deformed. I'll see you same time, same platform next week. Until then, enjoy the rest of the week and have a testimony-filled week. You are blessed all the way in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. God bless you, and I love you. Bye.
Meet Emily. She's passionate about living a healthy life, but finds it difficult to access information on health and wellness.
Cancer is survivable.
That is until she discovered the online healthy living training offered by Reverend Tony Akinyemi on lms.rafainstitute.org. The online healthy living training program is a comprehensive interactive course that covers topics such as nutrition, fitness, stress management, and mental health. The course is designed to provide participants with practical tips and strategies to improve their health and well-being. Emily is now equipped with the knowledge and skills she needs to lead a healthy life. Join Emily and countless others in living a healthy life by signing up for the online healthy living training program today.